To a special edition of Collage with Hugo. We're going to do some painting collage using relatively safe products from Sargent Art. They're tempera paint. We have some neon colors and some other colors. You're going to say hello to everybody?
Hi!
And we have Batman here with us as well. And then we have some leftover finger paints and such as well. That we use. So, and then we have some paper. We can rip up some paper and do it, but we should probably put paint down first. We're rocking out here too. We got some great music for now on Epidemic Sound. Thank you, Epidemic Sound, for that. Rocking out. And so I'm gonna put my handy gloves on because I have to do that. And what color do you want to start with, Hugo? Well, we have the paint sticks too. We have these wonderful tempera paint sticks.
Come on, focus. There we go.
Green today.
Yes.
Did I mention this is David Austin with davidaustingallery.com yet?
No,
Off our game this week. It's been a long week as usual, but a lot of stuff. You need that open? Would you like that open? Okay. You want just the top open? There you go. So Hugo's starting with some neon green. You're going to work on that one? Okay. What am I going to start with, Hugo? I don't know what I'm going to start with. Something else. Start with white for me. Good base color. So just squirt a little on there. Oh yeah, that's good. And then you're gonna use a brush.
Do you need some green?
Not yet. Do I? Do I need green?
Yeah.
All right, put a little on me. You're gonna use a brush or one of these. We have. So this is Hugo's little tabouret. His basically all of his tools that he uses for painting. So you're gonna use a roller. Okay, I'm going to use this tool here. And I'm going to move that paint around. There we go. Now we have some color.
This looks like slime.
It does look
Right
like
there. Right there.
Is Slimer there now?
No. Look at this. Look at this
I
one.
saw that. Whoa.
That
look at
looks like
that.
slime.
It does.
Take all that slime off.
And I have a handy copy. I had an early morning meeting today. Wow, look at that. Wow, are you really like that already? So it's making, that craft materials and kids paints and things are actually a lot of fun. And it doesn't matter what products you use. You can make art out of anything, and people do it from recycling, right, Kristen, and cardboard, and some of the greatest pieces are collages are made from that. I didn't get any cardboard, but I could. Should I grab a scrap of cardboard, Hugo?
Yeah.
All right, keep the crowd entertained for a second. Got some paper.
Wow, Hugo.
I put some on this way.
Oh, here's some corrugated. This is some fun cardboard I've been saving. Whoa. So I don't really know where I'm starting today. Do you know where you're starting today, Hugo?
Yes.
I'm going to do this. Makes a great sound.
Now we need some of this.
You need some of that? Oh, okay. You're going to put some on mine?
This.
Don't squirt it in my face. Oh, no.
No, please do it. Do it.
No. Eyes on you. No, mommy's teasing. Goodness gracious, you guys are scary. I'm going to use a different tool. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try pulling that through there. So I'm going to pick up some of that pattern with this. Transfer it. You can. There's some really cool patterns you can do. Oh,
nice.
Now put it back on there and see what it does. Pick another spot.
Maybe right.
Yeah, and push it down on it.
Just go squish. You can get paint on your hands. It's okay. It's
Yeah, this is safe paint. I just don't do this in case I got to get the camera or something else real quick.
Welcome, everybody.
Painting collage.
With our family.
Thanks for joining us today. Oh no! Don't back into the camera. Stop.
It's all right, Hugo. I'll watch it later. Or Daddy, whoever gets to the login first.
So we have a lot of what I call starts around with the paper, and so this is often what we'll do is we'll use some of these.
Why do you have that on?
Well, I'm making a collage means I'm putting a bunch of stuff on. So I'm putting some paint. This is all tempera. So what I'll do later, you know, if this works out, is I'll add some.
Some water.
Well, I don't know if you need much water now, but
We're not going to do water today, kiddo.
not water. There's some spray if you want. If you want some spray, there's some water spray. Spray it up. So if this kind of works out, then we'll, you know, seal it. What I'm trying to say is we'll seal it first with a fixative, because this, you know, tempera paint's basically water soluble stuff. And so we're gonna seal it, and then I might put a varnish over the top of that. Probably something from Spectrafix. It's a little nicer, kinder to use in the studio. Not as many toxins when you spray things. But as usual, if you're using this, if you get Spectrafix, the GA fixative or their final fix, spring for the more expensive, more premium spray bottle. I don't know if it's more expensive. It doesn't matter because it works so much better than the bottles, than just normal bottles exist. Because this will splatter everything when you put it on. What else do we have? Oh, we have some paint sticks too, Hugo.
Thank you for the follow, Catherine May.
There we go. So the paint sticks are nice. I love these paint sticks. And last couple of weeks ago, we had Sue Rauschenfels with us, which was very fun. And she was doing a lot of collage. And I thought, you know, it'd be fun is if we do collage here with on a kid's level, right? And kids are really, really great at adventure and exploring. It's just fun to work with them.
That's like me.
Just like you, that's right. You teach Daddy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I made a hole in it. Should I put this on here?
Yeah. Can you?
Ooh, black is very strong color there.
Yep. I'm making the knife.
So I'm just using the paint as a carrier. Like I said, later we'll come back in and do some of the adjustments on this. But these are this paper here that you see is some of the paper pieces that Hugo and I have painted over the years that are just, you know, just fun stuff when we just feel like making messes, you know.
Yeah.
Fun to do, right?
I don't make messes.
Just like to make them. What do we like to say, Hugo? What's our favorite saying? What do we like to say?
Wait without fear.
That's right. You guys get that? Hashtag create without fear. That's our number one thing we say.
Is it? I'm making the guy black.
Oh, you are?
What is causing his paint to sell like that?
He put on, it's the water probably. Actually, no. So there's a coating, the gesso on this. This is a really cheap canvas, by the way. So the gesso on it is somewhat resistant to the paint. Isn't that cool, though?
I'm the helping.
You're gonna sell that?
Yeah.
I would love it if you sold that.
I will.
When Hugo does sell one of his paintings, and we've had one where he and I work together, we're putting money into accounts to help him down the road. So kind of
I'm
exciting.
gonna sell this one.
You're gonna sell that one right there?
Wait.
I have to use, you know me, I have to use some neon color, Hugo.
I know that.
You know that?
And I already have
Me. You have some neon?
and it's black.
Oh, you have some black neon.
6 Wheel says he'll buy it.
There you go. Thank you, Six Wheel. You're awesome.
I say this every time, everybody. Go check out the other people who are watching. Go check out their accounts.
Yes.
This is all about building community. So go check each other out. 6 Wheel does some really cool work.
There are many of the others
Look
too
at
that are
mine.
on here.
Mine is all done.
Yours is all done?
Yep.
Well, then we don't have much. Well, okay, I see that.
I think Patty Batinsky just joined us here this morning too. And guys, try and find her.
I think I'm doing the work
Yeah.
on it.
I don't know how how to, if you're here, comment, Patty, what your new account is, and let us know so that everybody that's following us can find you now that, you know, your account got hacked and all that mess there.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that, because off the top of my head, I don't remember the new.
Oh, taking a break from your creation, huh?
Who's that?
SoFi Skull.
Oh. Well, now you're going to, wow, look at
Alright,
that.
so SoFi brought up, who else is painting today?
I
You are.
Hugo is painting. You can use some paper too. You can make new collages. You can push it, so you can push it on there, get paint on it, and then put it on somewhere else on the piece.
Thank you so much, everybody on TikTok. It really helps us get back into the feed. I know I talked about 10 minutes to jump off.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Can I borrow some paint? Oh, I can borrow this paint?
Welcome our usual YouTube watcher.
I'm going to do that with this.
Yep, now stick it on there.
Stick it on there? Where should I stick it on there, you think? Can you help me figure out where?
I know.
You know where? Where? Hard aesthetic decisions. Right in there?
Hi, Shabana.
Like this?
No, like a line.
Here?
No,
Oh, man, you're going to have to explain it more to me. Here.
like this.
This or this?
Straight.
Straight? This is straight right here.
Like that.
Okay. What do I do with this piece?
Oh, you
Down
can
here?
put it on mine.
Oh, on yours? All right, where would you like? Here, you want to put it somewhere? Where are you going to put it on yours?
Can you help me fix it?
Fix it?
Help me.
Oh, where are you going to put it?
Where I'm done.
That's a hard decision. I kind of want to put it there.
Or here.
Okay. I'm glad I could help. Can I borrow some of the black for that?
Yeah.
Ooh, the whisk.
Oh, the whisking. The whisking shall continue.
Oh yeah, Shabana, just go ahead and DM.
Here's some glass already.
You want to send it to the email, to the website.
Oh, there we go. I had such fun with Sue that a couple weeks ago, you know, with the painting. I'm so glad we're getting to do that.
Help me
Oh,
open.
sure. You'd like that help? With the gold, this is bronze.
I want
Gold metallic.
it
Sergeant
right
Art.
here too.
I seem to be going very bright again with my colors today.
That's
There's a shot. Actually, I've been going very subtle, if you notice some of the pictures on the wall. And that one down there, the old brown one there, the one over there is not exactly subtle, but I've been leaving a lot more space, except apparently when I'm doing a collage. Not so much space on the collage. Oh, nice technique.
I'm
I like
making
this.
a mountain.
A mountain?
Yeah.
That's very liquidy in there. I'm wondering if that's thinned out.
Yeah. Thank you for the likes and the hundreds and the hearts, everybody. Really appreciate it.
It's way pretty.
That's right.
Yep, to start
He's in
doing
great
yoga
form
then.
today.
Start
Yeah.
doing yoga then.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, you never
Shows again.
really know what you're gonna get with a 4-year-old. It's always a big old question mark.
No, I'm all done with mine now.
Oh.
I'm all done with mine.
Do you want to do some paper, some? You want to paint on one of these? Or here, you want to do this on this? This is Crescent watercolor board.
Oh yeah, I want
Try
to
that?
do that.
All right, let's move this other one over.
That is what I time.
It is.
That is the south. That is the south face.
Oh, okay. Now you can do another one there. I'm jealous because I was saving that. That's the last Crescent watercolor board I have. I found it in the storage, the thing, you know, the big giant paper storage bin. Maybe some more water in here, or pink or orange. I do love my orange. You want one of the sticks? This is a real treat because I haven't really painted with him in a while.
Is he allowed to use that? Oh, it's a stick.
Yeah, these are the
Sorry.
sticks. No, that's good. These are the sticks. You can see the texture of the, it's very interesting, this corrugated cardboard stuff I have laying around. I think it's really good to experiment with these different products once in a while. Borrow somebody's kid, you know, one of your nieces or nephews. If you don't have one of your own. You'll learn a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, Trixie. I'll get back to you after we finish this.
Can I do some of this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Although I am going to be getting ready for the open studio this afternoon, so.
Yeah, the new open studio, or it's
Third Saturday.
third Saturday, is it?
Yeah, not much downtime around here today.
No, it really isn't.
Everybody's like, I was trying to, a few weeks ago, I was like, why is it every Monday I like treat it like it's Saturday? And I realized because we don't have a Saturday.
Yeah, Mondays are our Saturday. Alright, that's not really going to stick very well, so I might have to put some, but I kind of like that there, so I'm going to put some paint in the back of it. It's one of the colors he hasn't used much of. Neon blue.
I have.
So he's using one of the techniques I do, which is, of course, he's using a lot of water, but it spreads the pigment out and creates a very ethereal. I don't really need it yet, but I appreciate the offer.
If you need them, this comes.
Just let me know. Yeah, I'll let you know if I need it.
So can I have one of those pieces?
Yeah, right over
Like-
here.
Like that.
Oh, I don't. There isn't another one like that. But you can make one. We can make it simply. You want to just rip it out,
But I can't.
so we can just rip a hole right out of the middle. I always like the torn ones a little better, anyway. But look at that. We can make our own square. Look at that. Oh, it's so fun. There you go. How's that?
Bigger.
A little bigger.
Yep.
You can make it bigger.
Like that big.
Oh, a little bit bigger. Okay.
Like
So we keep a supply of art supplies for him for this. Fortunately, the kids' versions of these things is not overly expensive, so we go through quite a bit. He likes to layer it up a lot, and there's a lot of experimenting. But that's, you know, I don't like to restrict him from it, so you know we try. Sometimes it gets to be a bit much, but we really try not to. We don't try to really restrict them at all in the creativity.
No, because they don't have complicated enough thinking skills to extrapolate that isn't meant for every time they do something.
oh no, it's
Yeah.
going on the floor.
It's okay. We got the drip cloth down, don't we?
Welcome all the new viewers over on TikTok this morning.
Yeah, this is
Thank
not.
you for sharing our feed. I eat.
I might need some of this on.
This is not our standard. Not our standard.
Now, once every
Saturday.
7 or 8 shows, Hugo stops in because we have a sitter.
Yeah, once again, no sitter, but no companion sitter. So, but we have fun with painting, and I always learn something. I always learn something.
Yep, with me.
With you, that's right.
I have to shake it first.
You gotta shake it first.
Shake that, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Okay,
one of my favorites, neon pink. That'll be fun. Where are you gonna put it on there? Oh yeah, that's a good spot. It's a really good spot. So just using the edges of things to carve, they call it sgraffito when you kind of carve into the surface, the paint surface, creates some marks. I'm always fascinated by that pseudo language kind of thing, fake language. I mean, I've been watching a lot of the ancient shows, you know, Antique and Discover Channel. I think it is. Look at that.
You gonna step on it? You look like you wanted to.
Love it.
I'm definitely.
Oh, you got footprints now on your painting. That's cool.
I like foot.
Yeah, that's really neat. I like what's happening down here too with the water, the whisk technique used. Can I try that on mine?
We are in Duluth, Minnesota.
Yep, we are.
Yes, that's right. Yes, we are. You've been training him to know where he lives.
Yeah.
I know where we live.
Yes, I know you know.
Duluth.
Yes, that's right, Duluth.
That's enough information on that right now. Oh, what are you doing there? Adding some more water?
I'm just going to take
Gonna test it? You're not gonna taste it though.
it.
Don't taste it. Like iCarly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was funny because you know we're sort of doing a reality show and to see iCarly backward, we were weirdly excited by that because with our eldest daughter.
Oh, yeah, she loved iCarly.
She loved iCarly.
And it wasn't until very recently when I was trying to figure out if we moved my little filming podium. Anybody who watches iCarly knows the podium. And I was like, oh my God, we're doing that now.
So the question is how to make that stick. Usually when I collage, I'm using a heavy body medium from one of the companies. I don't remember which it is. And I'll put it on the back of this. And
Do
then
you
later on.
need some of
Now
this?
Sue put it down. Sure, spray just a little bit though. Just a little bit. A little bit more maybe. Right over here. There you go. Thank you.
A
Anyway.
little bit over here.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, and now epidemic sound is going into the I'm making some sort of a sci-fi off-brand movie.
I might need this.
Rails.
Trying to figure out how to put this on here, Kristen. I don't even have a glue stick handy.
Nope.
It's not working either for you.
Wow. They're good until they just go off the rails.
Off book. Total off book.
Why I'm not too worried about the robot apocalypse because we can't get a soundtrack right yet.
That's weirdly on our mind more than it should be. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Has anybody seen the photos coming out of China of all the cities overgrown with grasses and flowers because nobody's been walking on the sidewalks?
It's pretty crazy.
Found it fascinating, like in front of all these luxury stores. So you see like a Balenciaga store, and
No
it's
kidding.
just
I didn't see
weeds
that.
growing up. Well, it's been censored, so just get the pictures out. It's been hard.
Well, even when we're not going to talk about it much. One of the fascinating things here that I love in Duluth that was a surprise for us is the amount of birds. We're right on a migratory path
Oh yeah.
for so many birds, and it's been utterly fascinating. I walk outside in the morning and they wake us up at like 4:30.
Yes, they do.
4:30, 4 in the
Pretty
morning.
consistent at the time to get up.
Yeah, I'm up anyway, but I'll move slightly over here from the danger zone. Well, I'm actually kind of enjoying my interesting little cacophony of color.
I thought you were going to say me.
Well, I'm enjoying painting with you. Yeah, I always do. What do you got there? What do you have there, my son? Oh, a big bottle of green. You put that one on there? I don't. I'm actually pretty close to done.
And do you want to do one of these papers?
I might do one of the papers. You know.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying what's happening here on this piece enough to maybe walk away from it and come back to it later as a serious piece. So I'm going to set that aside. Although I like working wet into wet, so it's hard to leave the piece when I'm working wet onto wet. Because once you leave it, it's no longer that. Maybe I'll keep working for a minute. He's got some heavy duty collage going on.
I see that. Ooh, nice, Hugo.
Nice ripping.
Yep. I got that skill for years.
You've had that skill for years.
Do you need to look it?
Sure. I'll put another piece in
I
here.
think I'm gonna put this on the painting I was working on, and also then put this, and I'm gonna sew this, and also I'm gonna actually sell this to someone else.
I'm slick.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I'm making footprints.
Footprints in the snow, in the sand. What footprints are you making?
Oh, not on the floor, please. Stay on the drop cloth. Thank you so much.
Where'd you put the water bottle, son? Ugh.
Do you need them?
Yeah, I'm gonna soak it really good right there. I'm gonna hopefully that paint will migrate a little bit.
Yeah, we love this studio. This is still a new studio for us. We're at 5 month mark as of Monday in this space. So, and miraculously, he's already out of space.
Yeah.
Says the wife.
Do you need some footprints on this?
I don't know. Where would you put it? Okay, go ahead. Try one there. Oh, interesting.
You are. That's very hard.
No, you don't. That's enough. That's good. Oh, you took a lot of paint off of there, didn't you? Here, step on that. Go step on that, son. See what you got paint on your. Was that the one you were using? Let's see. Don't keep us in suspense.
We don't show me because I'm running 3 cameras, and every time I leave the backside here, inevitably something goes awry that requires my attention.
That's true. That's very true. If you go back through our archives, you'll see her on a few of them.
I pop in and out.
I think I need 2 footprints. Can I make 2 footprints?
Oh, Zenza
I'm good.
remembers your old basement studio.
Do you really? Wow, I do too. A photo came up for that recently. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the difference. It was just so dark, and we made a lot of art and a lot of videos in there.
Let's go back to YouTube, particularly. There's some of those really old ones
yeah.
still. If you go way back.
Some 3 years old.
Yeah, it was crazy to see them.
Maturing nicely on YouTube.
Can I make
Some say they,
Fruit wine.
yeah.
Anybody who gets that reference.
Look, I think
If you get a chance to paint with them, I hope you do. Paint with your grandkids sometimes.
You covered up my window. Is that what you want on that?
A curtain?
turkey.
Okay.
And also like this.
Oh, okay. And
That's what that.
so this was one of those big. Kristen knows this, right? With my kid painting and making structures with him. Remember the blocks episodes, particularly early on, I'd start making them and just smash and make them smash and make something really cool and smash. You know, I mean, that's the process. I know, but there was something in my soul that just found that really difficult. Now we can build things and they stay up a little longer, but even doing this is difficult a little bit. I have to release my ego from it to work with him on this because he's enjoying it. We're exploring this together. And I think that's important though to do that, because that's when you learn, is when you're releasing that, what is it, the id?
No.
Releasing? No, you're just releasing the ego.
Id would be the one destroying the blocks.
Oh, well, we're,
Ego's upset the blocks are destroyed.
so we're,
I paint.
yeah, you like to ice paint. We've got videos of ice painting back.
Well, the Dumb Dads duo did actually a whole thing on blocks that they destroyed last week
Oh, did they?
on TikTok. He finishes his little creation, the kid comes over. And he's like, my block tower!
Yeah.
I think it might actually be a universal dad reaction.
A little bit.
Of course, my mom is the same way. She
Really?
can do it with
Oh, yeah,
She's like, I made that. Yes, he does do representational
I
art.
think I'm all done
He
with.
is classically trained, but he has a good time.
I think this one is all done.
Is that one all done?
Yep.
Nice.
It's a,
You want to add any more color to it, maybe?
you.
Me? No, I'm good. You did some good stuff here. You
But I
altered
think I'm
mine.
all done with mine.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys, we don't co-host unless it's pre-planned.
Okay.
I'm going to have to
It never
put some.
worked out well for us.
Let's put this like.
Oh, don't put it on top of that; it'll get stuck. Maybe Daddy needs to
You
move
could
that.
turn it. You could turn it over. You want to turn it over and transfer some of the paint onto it? Was this how you had this piece? I feel like it was. You want to turn it over and do a print? The last big thing.
I think he was trying to make space with himself there. For some reason.
What are you trying to do now?
And make some hot.
Hot.
Okay. So
I think we've reached the end of
we
our
have
tour.
reached the end of collage with Hugo. I learned some things. It'll be interesting to come back and look at this later and kind of decide on stuff. Occasionally, I'll alter one of his pieces or work with him later on it. That's just part of the process too. He's not really tied into the object at the end, which is good, because particularly in your early stages of being an artist, it's about process, the process-oriented
I'm not the artist.
Not an artist
He's
yet.
not an artist. So
He said yes.
yeah, but anyway, that development, that ability to just work and work and work and work is really important, because that's where your skills develop. And take life drawing classes if you can. Go to those. Draw still lifes if you can, and do that. Those are important skills to have. Every so often I go back and I'll take those, go to the workshops around town, and do that. So somebody mentioned, do I do realism? And I have. And I've got some. Actually, there's a couple paintings still up online from the last plein air event I did, and you'll see. So if you go to our website, davidaustingallery.com, and look for them, I think they're in one of the. You've got them divided somewhere in there.
Yeah.
They're 24-inch pieces. There's 3 of them or something. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, they're in canvas. They're gonna be under course.
Yeah, so you can check it out there. Our clothing line moved, by the way. It's muddypaw.net now. And you can check out some of the clothing. We have limited access right now to resources, since a lot of ours were made in countries that are having difficulties right now. And so we're like Ukraine being one of them. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for coming to this unusual episode of Painting Saturday Live Painting. And we're going to take this and make some pottery over there next, it looks like. Thank you, everybody. Be well. Create without fear. #. Use the hashtag anytime you're creating without fear. Let us know. Tag us in your work too. We'd love to see what you're doing. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
I want to make a pot already.
You want to make a pot already?
Yeah.
All right.
And I also make a model out of like